exhausted from all this moving. Whew. I mean, really bad exhausted. Doing it in the heat and just doing it endlessly by myself. Oh man, I don't feel good today, and I'm shaking. My back hurts really bad. I have 4 bad discs and a shattered tailbone, so I'm not even supposed to be doing all this. But other than being a heart patient, which is terrific. So running out of time, and I got storages paid and the office paid the office yesterday, and they still had to charge me that late charge. They wanted to charge me like $400, but she's evicted me, and she told me she was going to deduct that $200 deposit off there, but I'd have to pay it in the office and not on the internet on their website, which I don't know about using their website anymore because it doesn't work. It's messed up, but anyway, I was only using the website to avoid her, but anyway, I'm tired of being screamed at and cussed. I'm tired. But anyway, I just have the one storage so far that I bought, and I'm trying to get one unit out. I mean, it's back boxes all the way to the roof. I did get a guy to help me with one load, which was really cool, and gave him like gas money. He didn't ask for anything, but I gave him gas money. I sure couldn't afford to pay him. Uh, that helped me really a lot, but the problem is I've got to have all that stuff out before the 5th at 9 a.m. when the office opens, I guess. It says I got till the 5th, but I don't believe that. So, anyway, I'm working on some other project, uh, but at the same time, about 2 of the projects. So, um, but man, I need to sue. That's for sure. Because this has just put me through way too much. It cost me so much additional money. I mean, I'd have to pay for storages to move the stuff, for one. I already had a game plan because I was getting ready to move anyway pretty soon. But now I got to do two-step it. Move the stuff, pay them, move this stuff out into the storages, and then move it again. So I don't know, guys. I feel terrible today. Uh, I didn't get to sleep too good last night. I'm waking up. I feel really bad today. I'm just exhausted. We're out. It's already 83 degrees. And, trust me, if you're moving a bunch of boxes, it gets hot, especially inside storage. So I'm maybe close to half done on that one unit. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I've been working on this unit for days. It just amazes me because, I was charged an extra fee that she now claims was they were raising office rent. She already did that last time. She was screaming and yelling at me over a dog. And when she told me she was going to FUCK me on my storages at my office. But anyway, uh, but they didn't give me any notice of a raise at all. And, I still had to pay it. Other than the fact, the two like charges from the bank, she never discussed that with me. She never discussed with me all the different rates on my bill. The other guy was trying to say that the company was screwed up and did the taxes wrong or something on the accounts, and they were trying to back charge everybody. I don't think that's even legal. How do you back charge somebody when the account's paid for a receipt? And then you don't even list it as tax. It just says previous balance due. I don't see how that's legal. So, but there's some authorities can be sought over that for business practices, but probably just need to deal with it with my lawyer. I was trying to contact him the other day, so I sent him an email and it bounced back, so I don't know. But I definitely think there's an excellent lawsuit on this. It's so much pain. It's so hard on me. You know, when you're physically moving that stuff and you're like, why would somebody be so humanly cruel? You know, she was so pissed off when I asked her if the offices were going to get credit for that. Yeah, they're sliding off into the distance here. If I was going to get credit, if the offices were going to get credit for the toilet for 3 weeks. And she said, no, I'm not doing that. Why? I don't even have to have a toilet in there. I can close that bathroom if I feel like it. You know, and I said, I just looked at her just totally blown away, and I was like, that's inhumane. And she just went crazy. Inhumane, huh? Well, I ought to evict all of you back there. Maybe I'll just evict all of you back there, as I don't care if you're there at all in those offices. And I'm just standing there, and she just keeps going on and going on, and then an hour later she come back and gave me an eviction for 5 days. Or 9 days. And then, see, here's the trick. The offices, it says office, but it's on a storage lease description. Because I talked to a property management company, somebody I know, with a whole bunch of money. And he said that it's not even legal, that they have to give you 30 days in office. And see, she had told me something like that too before. She had said, oh, we can't evict you for like 2.5 months if you don't pay your rent in your office. But see, they just slap all these charges on there, so you don't want to really do that. It's like 20, and then 20, and then 100, you know, after like the first 30 days. And then I don't know what happens after that. I've never been that late. So. But boy, I'll tell you what. I hope she reaps what she sows. Because, man, she should feel the pain. This is horrible to put me through this. I'm doing this day and night in extreme heat. It's just absolutely horrible. Yesterday it was like almost 100. It's just horrible. I mean, I don't have the money to pay movers. You know, I don't have the money to rent a U-Haul. You know, I gotta move it all in my car by myself. And it's really, really hard. I just feel absolutely horrible today. I mean, I got up now shaking and stuff. And I'm just wore out. Stress is so hard on a person. And that's something I so try to avoid. I like to keep my life happy and peaceful and stay away from the drama crap. I've been coughing up a lot in the last 2 days. Stuff. Ugh. So, it was a little bit cooler night last night. Wasting gas heading north, you know. because it's too hot in town. So I hope you guys are having a terrific day. I'm just weak today, mother of God. Uh, I did manage to get some boxes yesterday, finally. It's been raining like all week. I've also had to move in the rain too, so yep. 'Cause I'm gonna get out. But I did get some boxes because I got a whole bunch of boxes that were wet in one storage. The other one's got wet stuff in there too. I don't know how much damage it's done. I got some of my dad's stuff in there. Hoping it's not messed up. Because they play like they didn't even know it leaked when you complained to them. I watched other customers complain to her and the other guy that works there and stuff, and they just pretend like it's shocking. And people were really upset. I've seen one storage that was vacated by a boondocker that she said was just raining on her head in there. And they gave her another storage, and they rented that one out the next day to a guy that put a really, really old dining room suit in there, like probably, 100, 200-year-old dining room suit. And that's all he put in that unit. And then about 30 days later, he was out there pulling all the pieces out in the driveway. And then some other guy showed up, I guess, to buy it. And it was all trashed. It turned white and stuff because it's been rained on so much. Now they make you pay for insurance unless you attach it to your house insurance. That's kind of a typical thing in most storages. Some don't require it at all. And it only covers to like $2,000. The first time that it was raining, when I was sitting right there with it raining into my unit while I was clearing some shoes, I was like, oh my gosh. And I started opening boxes because it had rained all night too. And I had $2,000 alone in one box that was just destroyed. And it was clothes in there, folded up. It was retail stock, brand new. And you had the hot pink and the white, all that just bled all together. Ruined. Absolutely ruined. I mean, once you wash it, it becomes used. So, it's terrible. But some of that stuff could even be saved. I soaked some pieces for about a week in a bucket by the door of the unit. And these could be saved. And she has some big, long explanation, everybody, of how to do it and everything. Oh, you should have took pictures. As soon as you open the door, you should have done this. And you have to fill out this. Everything is a big excuse. She's always got some cocky answer for everything. And you never know if she's going to be nice or screaming her head off. That's the bad part. I mean, really, whenever I see her, I just, duck. If I'm outside my office, taking a break, if I see her, I just go back in my office. It's been like that for many, many months. And I'm not the only one that feels like that because, there's people that, really hate her. I've known a couple people that said they were coming back to get her, too. That would be a scary way to live if people hated you so much they were out to get you. Or a storage place. I'm going to get you legally. Watch me. I don't have to scream at you. I don't have to argue with you. I'll take you legally. That's how I do it. Let the authorities handle it. That's exactly how I do it. Well, it looks like they're screaming through here at 45 miles an hour. Are you crazy? With a baby on board sign in the window. Charming. There goes endangerment. But anyway, 2-minor child. But anyway, yeah, I feel like all hell. My best advantage is early in the morning and late at night, where it's just a few degrees cooler, but I still have to move during the day. You know, I'll go get a load, take a break. I've lost so much work, you know, but I'll get a load, I'll take a break for a little bit, cool down, and then I'll go and take it to the news storage. And because it's just so hot, I'm afraid I'm gonna just pass out from a heart attack in the ground. It's really scary. All day yesterday, I wanted to vomit. It just felt like hell. It's get too hot, you get sick. But, you know, I had some cool job stack jobs this last week. And I mean, it was like really a fluke. It's like as soon as she gave me that eviction for 9 days or whatever it is, then I'm getting really cool job offers to go work, and I can't even do it because I gotta move. I could have made over 100 a day in my bank account every single day so far. And the best one was 2 days for the giant convention center banquet, which, you know, you'll get tips usually on banquets, cash tips. So that would have been really cool. I hated to not take that job. But this is priority one. I can't just dance around. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to get it out in time, especially by myself. You know, she says, "Oh, they'll never fire me. They love me, and they just gave me a raise." I don't know. You know, all my life, I had a couple jobs here and there that I thought they loved me so much and they would never fire me. And watch, nothing is forever. I'm just telling you. No matter how wonderful and good you are, nothing is forever. You might be surprised. Never's a really strong term. Never fire me. They love me. Kind of why I like working for myself. The only one who can fire me is me. If I don't make an effort, I don't make the money. You know, bottom line. I'm a money maker. The money's there, that's for sure. So, tired, you guys. Yeah, during the day, like 1 to 2 is the hottest. It is just fire hot. Inside of storage is really fire hot. It's just as bad, even with the door open. But usually in the middle of the day, I'll go get a load, take a break till it cool down, and then go take that load to the new place. You know, bad parts, I still gotta buy more storages to move everything. I bought one so far at 250. I just got done paying that storage complex in my office all this week, over $1,000. So it's just bank's still trying to work on the other thing where those two charges were identical. It's a shame she wouldn't. When I went up there real nicely and everything with my little list that came off their website because it doesn't even match my receipts that I get at all when I pay in person in the office. And I kind of stopped paying a lot of it in person in the office to avoid her. I won't go in that office for months. Now, the guy that works there, he's pretty nice. Sometimes I go in and pay him, but I don't spend any time. I just do it and go. It's not worth being too friendly. It gets you in trouble. I love everybody, man. I just love to make everybody's day, and you know, especially my life the way it is. I just really can't stand any negativity or problems. Why on earth she couldn't do her job and just answer my questions and discuss it with me, but instead scream and yell at me. You know, here's what blows my mind the most. How on earth do you say you don't have to supply a bathroom for an office? Who runs an office without any bathroom? Okay? My lease says 24 hours. She later changed the thing to like, I don't know, 11 o'clock. Then she let me stay there late because I teach English to the Japanese, which that business is mostly like after 10 o'clock at night till all night long till 6 in the morning. So that killed me teaching English very often. And and then she, what was real weird is she restricted me like 2 or 3 months ago to just 10 p.m. And she hasn't done it to the other office. But what's interesting is the other office had 2 raises in rent this year. Just like he was looking at his bill, and they work for the military hospitals, and he said that he got a raise for like 25 in January and a raise for like 50 in June or something. And so she was sent him an email or something, giving him orders that he had to buy a parking space. And that's bullcrap too, because they're only down for about a week. They travel all over the world to orient everything, working on the military hospitals. And they work on the hospital equipment. And I mean, that would drive a renter out right off the top when you start trying to do different stuff. And those guys have been there longer than me. That's a real easy contract, man. They automatic pay their rent all the time. For like 3 years, no problem. Tenant, they're hardly ever there, and you would just aggravate them. These people that play on the phone and won't drive. Well, somebody told me Sam's Club gas station was closing, but it sure looks open. It's been a month. I can't believe everything people say. This guy used to work there. The building, I bet that's another Ronnie's car wash building right there. I think they did buy that USA car wash there across from Fort Worth. Oh. I stopped using it because it damaged my car twice and I was done. I need to say sorry. Solve the problem right there. Jeez. I gotta call my insurance company. Monday, I keep forgetting. Every time I get ready to do it, it's like after hours. They told me that I didn't make a payment until August, so I gotta make sure that's correct. They overshot my insurance payment rate because I was supposed to apparently, which I didn't know how, the girl brought it up when I did it last time. I was supposed to get this big credit for low mileage like every year or something. And the girl that usually handles my insurance stuff has never done that. So, except I think it was done one time. So I had this big credit for this year. It's like 40 or 60 bucks. The lady put it on there, and then she said I'd have to make payment until August. So I hope that's correct because, man, if I missed my car insurance payment, that would pay. Especially after I just paid it. I didn't pay it in full this time, though. I was hoping to, and I just didn't have it, and I was hoping to just pay that payment and pay it off. So I don't have to worry about any payments. It's so much easier, if you have your cars and you don't have much payments all the time. It's so much easier. Very little to think about. Room to improve and expand on other things. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I love you.